Imagine you're on a flight and the oxygen masks drop down. We've all heard the instructions: secure your own mask before helping others. But how often do we apply this principle to our mental well-being? Hello, everyone. My name is Annie. I'm a psychologist and, once upon a time, a corporate professional navigating the fast-paced world of business, tight deadlines, and pressure to perform. After struggling for several years with my own mental health, I decided to specialize in stress management and resilience. Now, I'm on a mission to help others navigate their tough times, just as I learned to navigate mine. Today, I want to hand you an oxygen mask, a tool to prioritize your mental health in a world that often asks us to neglect it. Stay with me and watch the full video to learn about the misconceptions about mental health, how to distinguish between mental health and mental illness, and to understand why this is so important. Did you know that according to the World Health Organization, 1 in 4 people globally will experience a mental or neurological disorder at some point in their lives? That's 25% of the world's population. But here's another startling fact. A recent study found that nearly 50% of people can't distinguish between mental health and mental illness. How are we supposed to take care of ourselves when we don't even understand this crucial difference? There's a widespread belief that mental health and mental illness are interchangeable terms, that discussing mental health means you're admitting to a problem, or worse, that you're crazy or unstable. Some people think mental health is a concern only for hippies, meditating on mountaintops, or for those in therapy rooms. Others dismiss it as a luxury, not a necessity. These misconceptions often stem from stigma, cultural taboos, and a lack of education. Society has historically avoided open discussions about mental well-being, leading to confusion and fear. Media portrayals frequently sensationalize mental illness, reinforcing negative stereotypes. Cultural norms may discourage expressing emotions or vulnerabilities, making it harder for people to seek help or even acknowledge their struggles. By misunderstanding these concepts, we not only isolate those who need support, but also hinder our ability to maintain our own mental well-being. So let's set the record straight. Mental health is a state of well-being where an individual realizes their abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, work productively, and contribute to their community. It's about emotional resilience, psychological well-being, and social functioning. Everyone has mental health, just like everyone has physical health. Mental health isn't a fixed state. It's a dynamic continuum that can fluctuate due to life circumstances, stress levels, and personal choices. Engaging in activities like mindfulness, exercise, and fostering strong relationships can enhance your mental health. Conversely, chronic stress, isolation, or negative thought patterns can deteriorate it. Mental illness, however, refers to a range of diagnosable mental disorders characterized by significant changes in thinking, emotion, and behavior, leading to distress and impaired functioning. Conditions such as depression, anxiety disorders, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia fall under this category. Mental illnesses are medical conditions resulting from a complex interplay of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. They are not the result of personal weakness, lack of character, or poor upbringing. Importantly, they are treatable, and many people recover completely or manage their symptoms effectively with the right support. Think of mental health and mental illness as points on a spectrum rather than binary states. We all experience varying degrees of mental well-being at different times. Just as someone with a physical illness can still experience good physical health in other areas, someone with a mental illness can have periods of good mental health. Conversely, you don't need to have a mental illness to experience poor mental health. Stressful life events like losing a job, going through a breakup, or facing financial difficulties can impact anyone's mental health, leading to feelings of anxiety, sadness, or overwhelm. Understanding this spectrum helps us recognize that mental health is relevant to everyone, not just those with a diagnosed condition. It emphasizes the importance of proactive care and normalizes seeking help when needed. Let me share the story of Alex. Alex is a high-achieving professional who manages a team at work, maintains a social life, and takes care of family responsibilities. Typically, Alex copes well with stress by exercising and spending time with friends, a sign of good mental health. However, after a series of personal and professional setbacks, Alex begins to feel constantly anxious, struggles to sleep, and loses interest in activities once enjoyed. These are symptoms of an anxiety disorder, a mental illness. Understanding the difference between mental health and mental illness allows Alex to recognize that while their mental health has been affected, it's not a personal failure. It highlights the need to seek professional help and apply strategies to manage the condition. It's crucial to understand that mental health isn't synonymous with therapy sessions or a sign of being crazy. It's not a topic reserved for a select few or for those who practice alternative lifestyles. Mental health is for everyone: professionals in skyscrapers, parents juggling countless responsibilities, students navigating academic pressures, and yes, even CEOs making billion-dollar decisions. We need to dispel the myth that attending to our mental health is a sign of weakness or a luxury we can't afford. Mental health is as essential as physical health. Just as we wouldn't ignore a broken arm or a persistent cough, we shouldn't ignore stress, anxiety, or feelings of overwhelm. Moreover, this understanding isn't just vital for individuals, it's imperative for organizations and societies at large. The World Health Organization predicts that mental health conditions will be the leading cause of disability worldwide by 2030. We are on the brink of a global mental health crisis. Companies have a significant role to play here. Employee burnout, stress-related illnesses, and decreased productivity are not just personal issues. They impact organizational success and economic growth. Forward-thinking companies are beginning to realize that investing in their employees' mental health isn't just the right thing to do. It's a strategic business decision. The World Health Organization estimates that mental health disorders cost the global economy around $1 trillion per year in lost productivity due to conditions like depression and anxiety. Companies with proactive mental health support can save between $2 to $4 for every $1 invested in mental health interventions, as healthier employees tend to have higher productivity and lower absenteeism. By fostering a culture that values mental well-being, organizations can enhance employee satisfaction, increase productivity, and reduce turnover rates. This means providing resources, creating open dialogues about mental health, and ensuring that policies support work-life balance. The key insight here is that mental health awareness starts with truly understanding that it's not about being in therapy or having a diagnosed condition. It's about recognizing that mental health is an integral part of our overall well-being. By embracing this understanding, we empower ourselves to take proactive steps toward maintaining our mental health. We also create an environment where others feel safe to do the same, fostering a culture of support and resilience. So, how do we move forward? First, we must acknowledge that mental health awareness starts with education and challenging misconceptions. By understanding that mental health isn't exclusive to any group, we can reduce stigma and encourage open conversations. Second, let's be proactive in nurturing our mental health, practicing stress management techniques, building resilience, and seeking support when needed. This isn't just for our benefit, but for the well-being of our communities and workplaces. I invite each of you to make well-being your superpower. Imagine a world where mental health is prioritized, where individuals thrive and organizations flourish because they've embraced the full potential of their people. Remember, securing your own oxygen mask isn't selfish, it's necessary. By taking care of our mental health, we equip ourselves to handle life's challenges and to support those around us effectively. We can't control every turbulence life throws our way, but we can prepare ourselves to navigate through it. By understanding and prioritizing mental health, we not only improve our own lives, but also contribute to a more compassionate and resilient society. Let's transform the way we view mental well-being, not as a destination, but as a continuous journey that we all share. Whatever you are struggling with today, you are not alone. For those eager to delve deeper into mental health insights, subscribe our channel Unstress Me. Each video is crafted to provide know-how, practical tips, or inspiring stories designed to help you cultivate your mental wellness superpower. Join us as we explore transformative ways to enhance both individual and collective well-being.